Think about the last time you were genuinely alone. No one around, nothing to prove to anyone. How did you actually sit? What did you want to do? Because here's the question most people never stop to ask. Is that person, the one who only comes out when no one's watching, is that the real you? Or have you spent so long performing a version of yourself that you've quietly started to forget? You run two versions of yourself. There's the one that exists when no one's around, and then there's the one you perform the moment anyone else is in the room. And you switch between them so fast, so automatically, the way you talk, what you laugh at, what you pretend not to care about. And look, some of that's just how the world works. You act differently at a job interview than you do at home. That's not the problem. The problem is when the performance never turns off, because survival has a cost, and most people never stop to actually add it up, that you've almost stopped noticing it happens at all. Every room you walk into, you calibrate. Think about the first genuinely bad decision you made, just to fit in. For most people, that's somewhere in their teens or early 20s, a party they didn't want to go to, a cigarette they took anyway, a drink they said yes to, because saying no felt harder than drinking whatever was in the cup. Most people who smoke didn't start because they wanted to smoke. They started because they wanted to belong. Same with the drugs. Same with every night spent somewhere they didn't want to be, doing things that didn't interest them, laughing at all the right moments for all the wrong reasons. Every bad decision usually traces back to the same root. Someone was watching, and you performed. And here's the thing, that mechanism doesn't stop when school ends. It just gets more subtle. You stop worrying about what your friends think and start building an entire career around what looks impressive. You don't start the business you want to build, because what if it fails and everyone sees that? You don't walk into the gym for the first time, because what if you look stupid and everyone notices? Except here's where the whole thing falls apart. Nobody's watching you. That panic you feel in the gym, where every person in the room is supposedly tracking your every move, they're not. They are completely inside their own heads, consumed by their own insecurities, running their own performance for their own imaginary audience. You are not the main character of anyone else's story. The audience that's been calling the shots your entire life, you built the whole damn thing in your head, and it has been running your decisions for years. Here's what nobody tells you about living for other people. At some point, you actually get what you were performing for. The job that looks impressive, the life that sounds right when you describe it, the version of you that the room approves of. But deep inside, it feels like nothing. Not bad, not good, just hollow. So if this isn't it, then what is? Here's the honest answer. You don't know. You've spent so long building for the audience that you never stop to figure out what you'd build without them. Ask yourself right now, not what you want people to think you want. What do you actually want? The people who never figure this out don't end up as dramatic train wrecks. They end up fine, comfortable, respected, but quietly tired. A life full of the right things that somehow never felt like theirs. And on some quiet night, when there's no one around and nothing to perform for, they'll sit with that, just like you're sitting with it now. At the end of it all, nobody's going to remember the performance. Not the job title, not the version of you that the room approved of. The only thing that actually stays is whether you were ever honest with yourself. So, one last time, who are you when no one's watching?